Alright, what's up you guys? It's me, Squidward Gaming, and today we're gonna be showing you how to use FL Studios to make songs, specifically FNF songs, and even more specifically, FNF mixes, like how I do. So, now all of this to you, if you just started FL Studio and you're a beginner, then all of this you don't know what it means. But don't worry, your old pal Squidward here will tell you how to um how to how to use FL Studios. So what you first would want to do is I want to use instruments. Well, I'll tell you how to do that. See this thing right here? Channel rack. Click on channel rack. Oh, look at that. Disappears. You click off and it goes away. But you click it, and look, that's a plus right there. You click that plus and it's all this stuff here. Now, for me, I have cool things. I have stuff like this. I have these. But that doesn't come with FL Studio. I just downloaded that was like a plugin. But you don't have those because you suck. So you can use Sound Font Player. I didn't show you how to do it. You can use Sound Font Player. That comes with FL Studio. So you click this plus and you look for Sound Font Player. Right here, Sound Font Player. And when you click Sound Font Player, you're like, oh, what do I do? Well, there's this folder icon. Click that folder icon. Now you have access to your files. Now I have my own sound font folder, so I can just like I just put all my sound fonts in them. Sound fonts, you can find them online. Let me show you. For example, if you want Super Mario 64 sound font, search up Super Mario 64 sound font. And look, Super Mario 64 sound font. Now I already have the Super Mario 64 sound font. You just download it and it gives you the sound font. It might be in a zip file, but who knows. And when you get one of these, you will just put it in. Let's use SGM. If you're a beginner, I recommend using SGM sound font. It works very good and has lots of instruments. It usually stuff like guitars like this don't sound too realistic. They kind of sound like shit. So you just have to like. So if you want like a good guitar, I recommend getting this. Hold on, it's loading. Okay, I think my FL Studios is gonna crash. I don't know why. My computer is just like really bad. I don't get paid much of the Krusty Krab. They don't pay me. Oh, here it is. They don't pay me much of the Krusty Krab. You see, I used this guitar when I was in that one episode which SpongeBob and Patrick where we're doing that band and like plugged it. But anyways, if you want a good guitar, I recommend that. I'll recommend things along the way. If you want good guitars, I recommend getting Ample Metal Razor. It's a very good guitar VST, but I can't say how to get it. But you can only get it legally. Yep, just get it legally. No illegal downloads. You're not allowed to do that. So I'm just like telling you, no illegal downloads from VSTs. But I'm not the police, so there, you could get, this is an organ, you could get this organ, you could get this, you get this, but for now, I'll use a piano. Oh, by the way, just to select instruments, you just click that thing. Just find one. So, now I'm not gonna tell you how to make music. I don't know about like chord progressions or all that stuff. I don't know how to do that. So, I mean, I know how to do that, but I don't know how to teach it. But like, so here, let me just make a little beat. I don't know. I'm just gonna make something very simple. You get it already. Wait, let me just finish this. I'll just make it real quick. I'm not supposed to switch for some Now see, this is just a basic chord progression. I'm not trying to put too much into this, but you get what I mean. So to place notes, what I did right there, you just left click anything. So just place stuff like that. You could, and see this? You put your mouse on the corner, it puts these two arrows. You could drag them, or you could drag them back. Now you notice you can like only on lines you can drag them, but you can press and hold Control and then zoom in, and then you can do this. You can make them smaller, like this, as small as you want, as big as you want. So we can make something like this. Something like that. Or actually, you could just press and hold Alt and then do it like this. But if you want more precision, you could do it like this. Something like that. Now, you wanna know how I do those things in songs. Here, let's get a chromatic in here. Let's get an F&F chromatic, since this is an F&F tutorial. Let's see, what F&F chromatic I should use. Well, I should do Squidward, since that's me. Yes, there was a Squidward chromatic. It's from Mr. Principal. Now you wonder how notes do this and how they slide like that. These are called slide notes. Well, you can Okay, never mind. What I was gonna do, I was gonna press S and it turns into this, but I don't think it works anymore. Oh! So, if you want a slide note, move your mouse up to this corner, this little triangle thing, a slide note. Now it turns your notes. You could do that, and you can make them small like this. You could do stuff like that. Stuff like that. And then if you want it off, just click it again, and you got normal notes. Because if you just place these, they're nothing placed. But if you place these, and you turn that off, and put this, You get that. There's also this, a portamento. I don't know what that means, but it's you hear that at the start. It sounds a bit weird like that. That's what that does. It just works the same. It's just weird. You can still place them and hear them, but like I don't know much about those. I don't use those too much, but you can actually just turn that on by clicking it here. Click on this little this gear and click on this wrench right here. Now you can press this porta mode, and it does the same thing. It does the same exact thing. I don't know why they put them in different. I mean, you could change like this. You could change the velocity of that, but like I used to use it for neighbor mix, but I don't think it works. Well, I mean, no, wait, it does work. I don't know. I just don't use it too much. Anyways, let me put back my beat from earlier. If I can find it. Yo, press Control Z to undo. Press Control Z to undo. There. Let me just change that back to oh, wait. Okay. This is a perfect opportunity. Is it still recording? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. This is a perfect opportunity to show you this. I want to do that. Okay, wait, so, click on this thing. Remember this? Channel rack. Now, I want to show you another thing that has really good instruments a lot of times. Sometimes it has good instruments, sometimes the credits suck. So, if you want to replace an instrument with another instrument, you right-click on that instrument, like this example, Squidward. Me! That's me! It's my chromatic! Now, you see this flex. This comes with FL Studio. FL Studio has many instruments and effects that comes with it. But I'm not going to get into effects right now. I might make these videos into parts, I don't know. So now you got all these. Now, depending on what ones you legally bought, you can come with these. These pretty good pianos. I use these a lot, but I don't know. So that's these are some flex pianos, just basic stuff. Electric piano, this piano, this piano, this one, this one, this one. I like that one. I did never use that one before. But look, there's also stuff like this. Got some like techno. Oh, my ears. Okay, wait. And then there's also there's stuff like this. There's this. This can make some like 8-bit stuff. You can mess around with these. Jesus Christ, that actually is These are just really loud and annoying sometimes. You see that? That's how they make. You don't know Triple Trouble. They have that static thing. They just do this. They get this. Select this note. Press on hold Alt to change this sound. You hear nothing. And then slide notes. Put it here. And press and hold Alt and scroll wheel up. You could do that. That's not even how they do it in Triple Trouble. I just don't care. Okay. Oh, let me put this. Come on. Holy shit. Okay, wait. Okay. I got this back. No, that's not good. Okay. Now replace it with something like this. POI zone. I don't use this one too often. One instrument like that, I guess. Okay, enough of these instruments. Enough of these stupid instruments. Our only good instrument is a sweet solitude from my Claire. Where's the clarinets? Oh, there. Oh! Yeah! I'm gonna play this with my real clarinet. I'll play this one. I got better clarinet than too. Okay, never mind. So, Jesus. Okay, let's see. Now, enough of instruments. I'm not gonna teach you any more instruments now. Now it's time to teach you more things. This up here, it's a master pitch. Now you hear that now? You can press and hold the master pitch forward and down. It changes the pitch. Make it higher, make it lower. See that? Oh, it's just so work of wonder. So you can do that, and it works pretty. Wait, how long have I been recording? I was just trying to see for this. 17 minutes. Okay. So it's just you can change the pitch, but if you have an instrument like from, let's say, well, for example, let me get like a contact instrument. Contact is another thing that you can load in other VSTs. Some stuff I use from there, some contact libraries that I bought. So like, just have to wait for this to load. So, just for example, let's say I got, sure, just get this. Let's say I got something like this. Now, we gotta wait for that to load. Hopefully it doesn't crash my computer, because I don't want to remake that. Or I'll just make it a different wall, basically. So this, oh, got this over here. You hear this? It doesn't work right. I mean, you can kind of hear it. It kind of sounds like a train horn. But it's... the master pitch doesn't work with other VSTs most of the time. So, just be mindful of that. Whenever that happens, don't use master pitch. You'll just have to manually Control A and move these down or up or whatever you want to, just to fit the pitch. Now, well, let me put this back. Okay. Now, let me teach you. Let's say, oh, I want to get some drums in here. Now, let's get a basic drum kit. Let's get something like... the Definitive Perfect Drum Sound Font. You can find this online, just search it up. It's pretty basic, I used to use it all the time. Now, let's say you want to make drums here, like, okay, let's put it like this. Okay, wait, no. If you're placing it like that, don't do that. You'll sound like a lunatic if you do that. So never do it like this. Don't make it off center unless it just doesn't make sense like that. So, a tip for this, just click up here. See this little thing? This little... It looks like an eyebrow. Just click that. And see that? If it's offbeat like that, it sounds weird. Delete all that. By the way, to press delete, like with all the keys, just control, click and hold, select, and then press control X. There's no delete option that I can think of that I always just press control X. Now, it's on beat. Now you see these lines right here are a little darker than the other ones. Now, that's telling your words on beat. You gotta place all those dark lines. And watch this. Perfectly on beat. See that? Just beautiful. Magnificent. Now, you'll notice some sound fonts. Shut up. You'll notice some sound fonts have something like this, where some drums just cut off like that. Now, why do I want to fix that? If you have an issue like that, click on the sound font. So you see this thing that says R. Grab that and put it all the way up. Yeah, this drum kit kind of sucks, so I would recommend something like Addictive Drums 2. It's something if you want some realistic sounding drums, like I wouldn't say it's only okay. If you want orchestra, I wouldn't recommend this drums for orchestra because they don't work right. But I would recommend it for drums of jazz, rock, and metal. Those are ones I usually use it for. There's some good jazz ones, like right here. Got this. Got this. Oh, smooth jazz. I can just play my clarinet to this one. Okay. Metal. We got metal drums. Oh, that one sucks. Something like that, I guess. No. You gotta find. There's some better ones that are in here that I've used before. No. Where are the good ones? What the heck? Okay, whatever. I can't find them now. But metal and there's rock. Like this one. I used this one for Treehouse chords, I think. But yeah. Some good ones. Now I'll get this off here because we're just gonna use basic ones for this tutorials. I'm just gonna move this down because these ones sound better like this. Now, this beat sucks, but who cares? Now, what I'll teach you, BPM. Well, it's called tempo, but BPM stands for beats per minute. But everybody knows that. Put this on, and you'll notice that changes when you turn it up. And listen, this, put it back to 140 was the original. You turn it up, and you can turn it down. But I don't know who would even do that. Okay, now you know how that works. You just have to click and drag on here, by the way. Just so you know. And don't drag on this one if you don't want to. Just kind of messes it up. It's just like this little one right here. Don't drag on it. It's just not worth it. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, but it's just weird. Now, You notice how its songs, they rise down from up, like it goes slow to fast? Well, to do that, right click on the tempo and press click, no, create automation clip. You press that, and you'll notice there's these little dots. This one just, which is the bending of it, but like, click and hold on one of these big dots, put it up. You see this? That rises up at the end. Now the reason why it didn't rise up like fully is because it's this. Now if you ever worked with easing and animation with tweeting and stuff, you'll know what it'll work like those. But let me explain if you don't know what those are. This little thing, click and drag to move it up. It makes the tempo go up quicker. Move it all the way down. It makes the tempo go up slow. It makes the tempo go up like slow, quicker at the end. But it goes quicker at the start here. But if you could just put it in the middle, you get such a perfect blend. Perfect blend of this going up there. Now, you'll be like, hey, wait, Squidward. How would I be able to get the exact BPM I want? Well, good thing you asked me. Let me tell you. So, if you want, let's say you're started at 140 BPM, you want 165. Drag it up to 165, right click, press copy value, and right click here, paste value, and it goes up to 165. Now, if you want it like higher than 180, like 208 copy value paste, it doesn't work. I may be experienced in FL Studios, but I'm not that experienced to know how to get this to go higher with the automation clip. So it can only go higher to 180, so I recommend that you make it go to 180, but you get your desired thing. Go to 208, right click, create automation clip, put it up after. It raises up to 180, but it ends up going to 208 at the end. Now you notice I deleted those and it's still going high BPM. Squidward, how do you fix this? Well, good thing you asked. Drag it back down to the previous BPM, like 140. Right click, create automation clip, make that short as you want. And bam, you're back to it. Just keep it at the start or whatever part you want. And I recommend for BPMs, like, if you're gonna right click, you can right click and you can just listen to one track. You could do that. You right click again, it gets them all back. But you'll notice this thing goes away. And it would, okay, well, usually it would make it like speed up and like go higher again, but which is like the BPM. So if that happens, go here, right click to, oh my god, right click to this thing, and hold shift, and click, you lock it. So right here, it always has this one on. So, you figured it out. I'm so proud of you already. Good thing SpongeBob isn't here.
Hey, Squidward!
No, SpongeBob, what are you doing in here?
Squidward, this song sucks!
I know, I'm not trying to put too much attention in it.
This song sucks!
You just said this. Just get out of here, SpongeBob. I tried to do a tutorial. How do you even get in my house?
Why is Ben set for a regular show over there?
I don't know. Just get out of my house. Just get out. Ow!
Squidward, what the heck?
Oh! Now that that's out of the way, let's get back to this. Now, before I was rudely interrupted by SpongeBob, let me show you some things. Let's say you want chromatic again. But this time, you don't want to use sound font player. So, you press plus, and you look for this slice X. This comes with FL Studio, by the way. You didn't know. Now you want to put in the chromatic. Press this little thing, this floppy disk. Press load sample. And you look for some chromatics. You get a certain chromatic scale of any character that you want online. So I can't find it right now, but here we go. Here's my chromatic folder. Let's say I want to put in this. I want to put this. Wait, do I have a squidward in here? I do. You open that chromatic that you just downloaded from the internet. It'll like, that's Squidward, that's me. Now we just press plus to make a new pattern. Press enter, go into here. Now you notice, oh, nothing is playing in here. How do I get this chromatic to work? Well, good question. Good thing you asked, old Squidward. You click on this, and look at this thing. Auto slicing. Right click that and click dual auto slicing. And it automatically slices for you. Hypothetically, what if you slice it? What if you just slice it like this? Or well, what if you just slice it like this? And it, oh no! Look at all these! Well, usually, if you press dual auto slicing, you will only have a few of these, not too many. But if you have some of these, like extra things, just click Control and zoom in. And click, right click on the ones you don't want, and press delete. Do that for every one that you don't want, and it won't freaking reset it when I press dual auto slicing again, which is kind of annoying. I wish they would fix that. So I open the Squidward chromatic again, and I right click dual auto slicing. Okay, now the song is finished. Now, no wonder, these kinda suck, these sounds. Now listen here. You want to add effects. Let's say, first let's start with the Squidward chromatic. Press and hold on this little thing, and move up the numbers. You see there's numbers? Let's just start with 1. Now, you'll wonder what that did. Click on this little thing right here, this mixer. Just go drag that. Now look at that. Now you see there's only 16 of these. You press this and it adds more. So yeah. Now your mixer, insert 1. Make sure you click on the ones you want. And let's add some effects. Let's slot 1. Let's get some sound good eyes. Get that. And you drag it. You can also get some fruity delay back. Press that, and you can just get this volume thing on the bottom corner and drag it like that. You'll notice that it kind of sounds a bit loud. You can turn that down with this thing right here. Or you can also get Fruity Limiter. And with that, grab this S-E-I-L. And you can drag it down. And it adds a noise gate. You also do this. I did it that it kind of sucks like this, but who cares? You can also add some pixel type effects with Effector. Press it starts with one of these, press lo-fi. This bypass thing, turn that off. Grab this, and put it around here. Now, you got some effects. You can just do whatever you want with the instruments, I don't care. But now let me just add my own effects to the instruments. I'll just add these drums on number 2. I did not mean to press Maximus, I don't use that. Replace Sargonizer. Turn that down. Add OTT, which is not a part of FL Studio. It's a plugin. I think it's free. I don't remember. You get this depth here, which I usually do. I turn it like up to here. These effects kinda suck, but who cares, alright? Okay, just find it out yourself. Now, you can also change the pitch on multiple things. What I like to do, if I want to change the pitch without using this pitch shifter... Well, oh, you know what? No. First, you notice the chromatic's low? Go to your chromatic, or sound font, whatever you want. Click on this, like, gear. Click on that reg. And click on this add to key. And changed it, but it changed the position of the notes. You'll see it shows this, but it shows this orange right there. Look at that. So you can do that, but I'll just turn it back to normal. You can also change it, like if you have a VST, external VST plugin, and you, like the problem for earlier, then I have a solution. With drums, if you use this, if you use a method, the drums will change weirdly. So I recommend changing the color of the drums to something like red, and then click on the bottom or top pattern, and press and hold shift, and then click on the opposite side pattern. Like if you're at the top, click the bottom the very bottom pattern. If you're at the very bottom, click the very top pattern. See this? Press and hold Control and click on the red one with the drums. Like there. Sometimes it's weird. It doesn't work sometimes like that. So you have to keep trying. Right click on any of these. Press transpose. Let's say -2 down, or maybe transpose +4 up. I'll just put this in. Now, if you want to put this, I'll copy and paste these notes. Control and drag. Control C. Control V. You'll notice, wait, what happened? There's nothing there. What do I do? Help! Well, first of all, just calm down. Jeez. But also, just click and drag wherever you paste it, as long as you don't click off. Move it to the very next thing, right here. Now, if you're having a problem with that, like if it's gonna be, let's say, it's like on like this or not or something, and it's like, oh, why is it sliding like that? On all of them like that? What's it doing? Well, I know what it's doing. Click on that magnet right there and press on sell, and that should be able to fix it. Also, you'll notice it has this gap because of that. I don't want to fix that too. Just control and select. Zoom in. Press and hold control to zoom in and the scroll wheel. Press and hold alt and move that till it's filled the gap. Now right click to delete that because you don't want Squidward singing twice, do you? Now press plus, add, let's say BF chromatic. Oh. I messed up my whole quick access. I gotta fix it. Okay, wait, never mind. Wait, no, not this. Okay, now Control A, Control C, Control V. You'll notice BF is too high up there. So, it'll notice. He's too high. He's too low. His voice is too high, but I have a solution for that. You click this little pitch thing, this range, turn it up to 12. That's how I make Sonic EXE crisis. Press that, and press this, like from earlier, adds a key. You could do that, or you could drag it down to like, you could do that. Okay, no, let me just show you. You could either do that if you're lazy or you have a bunch of notes, or you could just Control A. Take note of this place right here, little thing right there. That's the more down version. Move it down to there. Look at that. Feeling spiff. Alright. Alright. Now, let's say you want to add a drum loop that you downloaded from the internet. I got this one. If you want a song like this, I don't even know what drums you would use for this right now, but... Oh, wait, let me just... Okay. So with this, you're gonna click on the audio file. And you're gonna click on the audio file, and you see these options up here. Make sure this thing is selected with these arrows. Make sure that's selected. And you can click and drag. I like to click and alt drag to make it more precise, so I'm gonna be zooming in. But you can just click and drag that, and try to match it in place with this. Like if you have a drum loop like these, they usually are precisely with these drums. You got something like this. Now, you'll notice it sounds higher pitched than the original. Yup. Okay. So to fix that, double click on this. It says resample right here. One, you click that and press stretch. It's the same pitch, but faster. You can also have a slower version. Drag it over here. I think that should be good. But I like it faster like that. It just kind of sounds weird sometimes. And usually you would want now. Let's just put something here. Now you want singing, real vocal singing, like for example, Athos song or something. Now it would be very complicated to explain all of that. So let me just record a thing for you. Hang on, okay. Let me just record a thing to you. It'll be in a rap style. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing in my game. I'm Squidward. You are playing in my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing in my game. Get that? You recorded Audacity. I'm gonna teach you Audacity. You figure that out yourself. Just record something. Export it as a WAV file, whatever you want. As long as FL Studio could use it, of course. Go to downloads or whatever. Let's just put it here. That'd be good. This. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Now you see, it's very out of beat. I'm Squidward. Now I'll teach you. So first, when it starts singing, press and hold Alt and then zoom in and use this tool right here. It looks like a duck or something. You usually have this tool, but you click on this, press and hold Alt, and you just click and hold right there, and just put it at the start of the scene. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. Now, the stretch thing that you'll have to use. Now, if it started with something like I don't know how to explain it, but you could just just put it right here. Let me tell you, that's my Just do this stretching stuff. You could just remember. Stretch. Let me tell you, that's my name. Let me tell you, that's my name. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Now, if you're recording like this off beat, you're gonna have to do this a lot, moving around. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing at my game. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing at Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing at my game. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing at my game. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing at my game. Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing at my game. I'm Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. Okay, you'll get it. You'll get it. So. Squidward. Let me tell you, that's my name. I'm Squidward. You are playing at my game. Let me just add some context to it. Okay, now I'm pretty much satisfied with my song. What the fuck? Well, tell me what you guys thought of my tutorial. Uh, just tell me what you guys thought of my tutorial. Comment, like, and subscribe. Welp, that's pretty much it, guys. Ask me some more stuff. Maybe I'll make another tutorial in the future. Welp, stay squiddy, guys. And remember, kill SpongeBob. Goodbye.